Welcome to Ellis B. Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
At Chicago at WPLJ with Old Days, and the Brothers Johnson with Strawberry Letter 23. We heard Fleetwood Mac and doing Landslide. David Bowie, Golden Years, and Crosby, Stills and Nash with Fair Game, because it's fair game at WPLJ, and it always is.
Attention speed, custom, and van enthusiasts. S&K Speed Auto of Queens has moved to a new location, still on Queens Boulevard, just 4 miles southeast of the original Elmhurst store. 5 times the size, with easy parking, will highlight New York's largest custom and accessory shop. Cheapo prices, below-cost closeouts, and crazy introductory specials, like Sun Super Tax for $29.88, custom wheels from $9.95, headers from $49.95, roof vents $8.88, and hundreds more. Visit the new Queens S&K now for once-in-a-lifetime specials. Randy, S&K Queens store manager, wants every New York speed, custom, and van enthusiast to visit his new store. Randy says, "I have prices and deals even I can't believe." Don't miss out. Grab your cash and charge cards and head on down to the new S&K Speed of Queens on Queens Boulevard, 500 feet north of Hillside Avenue. For information or directions, call Randy or Joe at 212-658-6262. That's 658-6262.
Watkins Glen, a small, peaceful town in upstate New York. No different from hundreds of other quiet rural communities. Except, of course, for one thrilling weekend in October. The weekend when it becomes the focus of the international racing world. When Watkins Glen takes its place among famous names like Monaco and Le Mans. The weekend of the Toyota Grand Prix of the United States. America's premier Formula One competition, paced by a Toyota Celica liftback. The weekend is October 1st and 2nd, and your participating Toyota dealer wants you to be there. He's the only one that can save you up to $11.50 on Toyota Grand Prix tickets. You'll get a discount on general admission, half-price reserved seating, even a free garage tour pass. See your Toyota dealer today. Experience this weekend of international Grand Prix excitement at Watkins Glen, because on October 3rd, it'll all be over.
You asked for it, you got it, Toyota.
A Chorus Line at the Schubert Theater is the most talked about musical ever to hit Broadway.
The music is fantastic. I've been singing Kiss the Day Goodbye since I saw it the first time.
Hey, I love the dancing. I wish I could dance like that.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's flawless.
Thrilling, magnificent. I love it.
I was floored.
Great. An experience.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Chorus Line. Really loved it. It's one of outstanding.
Oh, great show.
It was amazing.
Outrageous. It was great.
Tickets for A Chorus Line are on sale at the Schubert Theater, or you can buy them by phone. It's easy. Call 246-5993. A Chorus Line, the one musical you've got to see.
I'd see it every night of the week. Maybe I'll become an usher.
Podcast, and now everything you heard is live. Podcast live. Podcast live. It's good. It's from Bearsville.
This album is now on sale at all Corvette stores for the low sale price of only $4.99. On tape, only $5.79 at all Corvettes.
The crowd loves them. I know what she's talking about. It's WPLJ and the Rolling Stones Live. It's the Eagles and Life in the Fast Lane. Faster, faster, she said, the lights are turning red. What a good song. One of the great lyric songs. I mean, that's the way they think in California, folks. And it's WPLJ where you heard it. I have to mention the call letters. Sometimes, you know, I forget. WPLJ, I forget how to spell. The Stones, and If You Can't Rock Me and Get Off My Cloud from Love You Live at WPLJ, where we have the weather, and it looks like this. 61 degrees, mostly cloudy and cool tonight, a chance of rain, low tonight in the upper 50s, mostly cloudy and cool tomorrow and tomorrow night with rain likely. What a weekend, huh? Yeah, high Saturday in the mid-60s and a low Saturday night in the upper 50s. And that was my beard. Listen how it sounds. Okay. Tonight, the Roosevelt Youth Center is sponsoring a benefit talent show to raise money for its radio training program at the Youth Center on 55 Mansfield Avenue in Roosevelt, Long Island. Show begins at 8:30 p.m. For information, call 516-378-9858.
Good morning, class. Today we are going to discuss what we did on our summer vacations. Young Vincent, what did you do this summer?
It was really cool. You know, we went to the House of Audio and got a terrific new stereo system.
Very good. Now, how about...
the House of Audio makes the grade with the lowest prices on Marantz, Pioneer, Kenwood, Sansui, Scott, and JVC.
Thank you, that's
fine. Now, this may ring a bell. In between classes, you can call the House of Audio for the lowest free price quote at 212-445-6970. Got that? Get a pencil. 445-6970.
I think that sums it up, yes.
You know, you can get the 3 R's, the right quality, right price, right location at the House of Audio's 4 locations.
Yes.
Like in Lynbrook across from White Castle, in Huntington across from the Walt Whitman Shopping Center, in Hicksville across from Sears, and in Flushing next to the Prospect Movie Theater.
Anything else to say, you little...
Yeah, the House of Audio has class.
Class.
You know what I mean?
Class.
Get the ADC AccuTrack 4000 computerized turntable with remote control, only $299 at the House of Audio.
You can try hard. Don't worry about money, Stevie. I'll pay for the movies and the pizza. Or you can try soft. Steve, why don't you come over tonight? We can watch TV. Soft will get 'em every time. Love's Baby Soft. Love's Baby Soft. The soft, fresh, slightly sexy scent from Love with Love. Love's Baby Soft. Now you can be Baby Soft in a Baby Soft t-shirt. A $7 value for only $2.50.
Introducing Orbit, a very special sugar-free gum for you and your family. Orbit is special. It's not just another sugar-free gum. Orbit is made with xylitol, the remarkable natural sweetener that everyone's talking about. And xylitol even adds a cool and refreshing taste to Orbit.
When I first heard that Wrigley's was bringing out a sugar-free gum, I expected something special. And Orbit is. After all, it's not just another sugar-free gum. You see, Orbit is made with that remarkable natural sweetener xylitol. And xylitol even adds a cool and refreshing taste to Orbit. I tried Orbit and liked it. And know what? My kids really like it too. Orbit's the sugar-free gum for this family.
Yes, make Orbit the sugar-free gum for you and your family. Because Orbit is special. It's more than just sugar-free. It's made with xylitol. Orbit in spearmint, peppermint, and cinnamon flavors. New Orbit, a very special sugar-free gum from Wrigley's.
Please listen to me, I'm talking to you, and I'm telling you true that I love pizza at least as much as you do. And I've got good news, there really is a good frozen pizza, Stouffer's. Yeah, Stouffer's French bread pizza's better than anyone could believe, and that's the truth. That's the truth. And I've got proof, 'cause 8 out of 10 come back again to Stouffer's. 8 out of 10 come back again to Stouffer's French bread pizza, 'cause there really is a good frozen pizza, Stouffer's. And it's so good.
Stouffer's pizza.
It's so good.
Stouffer's French bread pizza.
That 8 out of 10 who try it
come back again to buy it, 'cause there really is a good frozen pizza, Stouffer's. Stouffer's.
WPLJ New York, Tony Pigg with Elton John.
Your love is
95.5 WPLJ. New York's best rock with form.
You're as cold as ice. Cold as ice, I know. Oh, yes,
Dun, 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 dun. Linda Ronstadt at WPLJ. You're no good. You're no good, I'm telling you. Yeah, you're no good. And that, remember the original version was done by Betty Everett? Do you remember that? It's a good song, boy. And Linda recognized it. Foreigner did Cold as Ice. We heard Yes and You and I. Well, that super music came to you from WPLJ. And this is Tony Pigg. I just started at 6 o'clock, and I'll be here till 10 o'clock tonight. Don't let the weather get you down. We'll be cheering you up with some great music. Me and Carol Miller at 10 o'clock on WPLJ.
When you're stuck in traffic, your oil gets as sizzling hot as the oil in a race engine. And when oil gets too hot, it can thin out and slowly but surely damage your engine. Use Cam2 20W50 motor oil. It can help take the heat off your engine. It withstands heat up to 350 degrees for hours on end. That's more protection than your car will ever need. Cam2, it takes the heat off your engine.
Now at Sears, Zare, and Woolco.
Allegro non troppo. Like the dreams of Fellini, the madness of the Marx Brothers, and the sensational full-color animation of Disney. Call it a masterpiece. Call it a mind-blowing animated experience. Call it Allegro Ho-Ho. Non-Troppo Ho-Ho.
See Allegro Non-Troppo, rated PG. Allegro Non-Troppo now playing at Reed's Little Carnegie.
The Concorde SST may soon be seen and heard a lot more in this country. Transportation Secretary Brock Adams has revealed the administration's position on the controversial plane, and ABC's Vic Ratner reports.
Concorde operations could be expanded to as many as a dozen U.S. cities, including Washington, where test flights have been going on for 16 months. Adams said Concorde will be allowed into such cities as Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas, Honolulu, and Anchorage if the local airport authorities in each of those cities agrees. Concorde will not be allowed to land or take off between the hours of 10 at night and 7 in the morning. Vic Ratner, ABC News at the Transportation Department in Washington.
President Carter will go around the world in 11 days. He leaves November 22nd on a goodwill tour involving 8 countries on 4 continents. On the schedule is a stop in Nigeria, making Mr. Carter the first American president to visit Black Africa since World War II. I'm Breck Artery, American FM Radio.
Now, this here's a story about my old friend Billy. He is so wrinkled up, they called him Wrinkly Willie. Lived right down the block there. He is always in hock. Thought he's dressed up if he wore one sock. Lee jeans. I said, Bill, I say this in earnest, more or less. You a good old boy, but your jeans is a mess. You need them new Lee jeans they're all talking about. The kind with the Lee set gets wrinkles out. Lee jeans. To which he replied, I think I'm game. And since then, Wrinkly Willie's never looked the same. Yeah, he got into Lee, and he got into cotton. Cause that there's a way to get it all. I said Lee set. Lee jeans. I said Lee set. Lee jeans.
Lee jeans are real 100% cotton denim. And Sanforset, too. They start soft, stay smooth, are always cotton comfortable.
Are numerical quotas for minorities and women a good way to correct past discrimination? Now, Congressman Elliot Levettis doesn't think so.
We've got to face this for what it is. When you have a quota, when you have a numerical requirement, you have built in a reverse discrimination. Discrimination is wrong.
Levettis, a Georgia Democrat, is sponsoring a bill which would outlaw quotas in hiring and college admissions. A consumers group says when you answer the phone, you have a right to expect a live human being on the other end. Citizens Communication Center is upset about what they call junk phone calls, in which pre-recorded advertising messages are played. In New York, we asked the group's chairman, Henry Geller, what regulations govern such unsolicited phone calls.
None now, none at all. We are concerned that if this becomes a prevalent practice, it will constitute a nuisance, an invasion of privacy, diminish the usefulness of the telephone, and that therefore there is a need for some regulatory action.
Geller says his group is asking the Federal Communications Commission to start an investigation into those so-called junk phone calls. You may someday be able to play a record without a needle. The first laser beam stereo system was unveiled at the Japanese audio show today. Promoters say the laser system means records could be played almost indefinitely and never wear out. Bad water in North Miami Beach, Florida. Officials say somebody deliberately dumped pesticides in the local water supply, and 40,000 residents are being warned not to drink it. Fallout from last weekend's Chinese nuclear test is now moving over the East Coast, but don't worry about it. The Environmental Protection Agency says there's currently no risk to public health. That's the news. I'm Breck Artery on the American FM Radio Network.
Thank you, Breck. It's Tony Pigg. Back with the music, WPLJ and Crosby, Stills, and Nash. .5 WPLJ with Fleetwood Mac.